Alright everyone, welcome back. It's been a while, huh? So today I want to go back to my roots. We're going to play some Dungeon Sprint. And I was reading recently on DCSS subreddit, someone made a guide for the pits. And I don't remember what this is, but the discussion there gave me a good idea in that they just gave the idea of Ziggurat Sprint with anything and Qazlal. And Qazlal is really good because you gain piety very fast, and it's an invocations based god, and you can gain experience fast. Well, skills. So we're going to play a high invocation species, invocations aptitude, and we're going to do monk just to start things off easy. And I've tested this out, and it takes me like 20 to 40 minutes to play a game like this. I might even make a macro to do this kind of picking up stuff, just so we can be extremely no EXP waste. So we picked up our normal stuff. Let's wield everything. So right there I was setting my skill targets. How do you show the skill targets? Oh, we actually need to turn this off manual mode. Focus axes, turn off dodging, turn on armor, turn off stealth, focus invocations. We're going to keep our skills like this for a while until we get to 18 axes for our obsidian axe, and probably around 20 invocations we're going to stop focusing it and just have it regular. And at that point we should be good, and we might even start doing dodging. One last thing, let's drink our potion of experience, and that's pretty good. It gets us off to a good start on invocations, getting to 5. And as we're playing a demon spawn, we get different demon spawn mutations, so that was a pretty good one actually. So I've kind of been thinking about what is the best way, or what is the best RNG for Ziggurat Crawl. And we forgot to put our rings on, by the way. I'm thinking that you want to have as many pan floors as possible. And the reason for that is because your final score is based off your turns right up here, as well as the actual score that's calculated for you based on your final experience level. And most characters in most games will cap out around 20. You can even be as low as 18. And you end up with kind of an average score. And I think the way around that, if you look at the top leaderboards on Akrasiak for Ziggurat Sprint, the top score is actually a Felid monk. So I'm not sure what they did. I do want to kind of go into top players' morgues at some point, do kind of a post-mortem, and figure out what they do, but this is what I'm kind of figuring out on my own here. Oh, we also got regeneration. That's a really good one. Since we're a demon spawn, we have really good necromancy skill, so regen is probably something we want to learn anyway. So we don't want to pick up Spirit Shield, even though that's a really good necklace. Actually, it would give us good Arneg. Arneg is really important. We'll actually switch out the slaying ring. I'm going to drop one of each of our other rings. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this. So we want to keep our magic for Qazlal special ability. So we're at 6 picks of piety, and we have disaster area. So if we look at that, blast the entire area around you with violent natural forces. Invocation skill increases both damage and area affected. So we're currently at 13 invocations. So when we do disaster area, we're going to get a diameter 3 tile explosion of some kind, be it like shatter, fire, or ice. And this is actually a good spot to test it now. So the trick I've been doing with this is you get as many monsters on screen as possible, and then you just let loose. And see, we get fire, and then we get a magma. And we just basically, at this point, we're spamming stuff. Just spam space, hold it down if possible. Yeah, and then you win. So that's pretty much the strategy here. Press your kill everything on the screen button and win. So that costs 7 MP each. So that's why we don't want to use Spirit Shield. It'll quickly bring us down, especially if we're actually fighting stuff. So we could do it on every level, and it would save us a lot of turns because it only takes 1 turn to do. But I don't know about the piety loss. I mean, we can just YOLO it and just kind of do whatever. It's also really good on these floors because these guys are going to malmutate you. These guys are going to confuse you or do whatever they do. And Eyes of Devastation actually hit surprisingly hard. The only thing is, when you're using the Obsidian Axe, is you do hurt your boys here, your little buddies. Sometimes they don't care. Sometimes they do care. I think that might actually be a Demonic Guardian. Oh, it's not. So if you have the Demonic Guardian mutation, they don't actually care if you blow them up. But your Obsidian Axe dudes do. So we just killed everything on the screen. I'm still going to pick up these books. There are a couple spells I do want to learn, and I'll hide some of the ones I don't. So, as we're a demon spawn, we have a +1 necromancy. So, in the end of this game, once you get around like the floors over here, you really have experience to waste, and you can just spend it on whatever. If you turn on necromancy once you get to those floors, and your other skills are maxed, you can very easily get to like 20 necromancy. And just spam infestation or what have you. Right there I was using the grave key above tab to repeat the reading of the enchant armor scroll. So we're looking to pick up regen, we're also looking to pick up death channel, and that's honestly pretty much it. Let's just disaster area. Just hold down space so we don't have to spam it. Don't hurt your ears. So this does work decently on pan floors. You still can lose. For example, if you get hit with a glaciate, you will lose. Otherwise, it's pretty fine. The thing about pan floors is you're always kind of like one hit away, since panlords can hit like 74 and then hit you with glaciate, and there's a million of them. Another floor where this doesn't shine is this one. Since you're dealing a lot of elemental damage, it doesn't affect these crystal guardians or iron golems that much. So I'm going to take another step and then disaster area, and all these other guys will die pretty easily, but it's going to take 2 or 3 for the other dudes. So you just get hit for half our health there. Qazlal is also interesting in that it gives you shield and AC. Plus you'll get resistances as you come across damage from them. So let's disaster area. I think if I change my settings file to be fast and not wait for stuff, that this will be kind of instant. So see there, this Crystal Guardian barely took any damage, but we killed the gargoyle easily. So I'll set him again. Another thing you'll notice is disaster area creates lava. It'll actually push items out of the way, so you're not actually losing items to the lava. Like, it doesn't just fall in when you do disaster area. So that's another thing you don't need to worry about. But you'll see we're at 4 regen right now. So every kill you get from this counts as you killing it yourself. Like, I don't know why it wouldn't, but it does. So this also works as really good, what's the word? I can't remember the word. It's a really fancy word. I'm gonna try to think of this word. Synergy. The word I was thinking of was synergy. Synergy with Song of Slaying. So you basically start your Song of Slaying, you walk in, you stroll by, you do your disaster area, and then you get 9 slaying like immediately, and then you just rush in and kill the rest. And it's very elite. So doing a Scald background is really strong, but you don't start with your 2 pips of Qazlal Piety, so that's kind of lame. Did I start recording? Why can't I move my mouse here? I did start recording. I am not a goober. Okay. So I think at this point, because of our invocations, we're getting 5 tile diameter explosions. I think that's what we were seeing just now, but they're also a lot bigger. One kind of anti-synergy is that since we're using the obsidian axe, which we don't have to do, but we are, we get mesmerized, and then the lava gets in the way, so we can't pass over the lava unless we're flying, and we don't generally want to fly because there are floors with dudes with airstrike, and that's no bueno. So yeah, it's a possibility. Like, if you know you're safe, you can just fly, but if you don't have to, I mean, probably shouldn't. So we're quickly approaching 18 axes and 15 shields. At this point they'll turn off, since why can't I move my mouse? They'll turn off because they don't matter anymore. It won't increase any of our, you know, how well we use our weapons and shields. And then we can pour all our stuff into other stuff. What did I just drink? Brilliance. Brilliant. Disaster area. Hold down space. Win. Okay, so we are doing, oh yeah, we're doing 5x5. I think that was, yeah, that's 5x5. So we're just sitting here watching Qazlal win for us. Let's actually check out the turns. So we're at 598.5, and then once this finishes, 599.5. So that killing everything on the screen took 1 turn. I don't think you can get better than that. Ooh, what's that? Ring of Disaster. So if we come across a bad dude floor, any kind of lava floor, we're gonna use that. Let's check out song. So we haven't seen any books with song yet. That's good. Do we have song? If I spelled it right, it might. Oh, it's a regular expression. Yeah, we just come in, disaster area, hold space. Watch the nice explosions. So we are being petrified as well. Or we are literally petrified. Alright, easy. And get some boots. +2 slaying boots. Oh, is it worth taking off the boots of running? Probably not, actually. So another thing, I like to use sacks of spiders and boxes of beasts. However, since we're blasting everything on screen, they're going to instantly die. And blasting everything on the screen is always going to be better than actually using them. So you won't see me picking up boxes of beasts. Or did I pick up a box of beasts anyway? I did. Let's drop it. Okay, so this is one of the tougher unique floors, but we're just going to walk in, disaster area, hold space. So Azul actually doesn't get killed as hard by disaster area, I've noticed. The other is just Polyphemus. So they're probably going to be the survivors of this. Yeah, let's just do another one. We have piety to spare. So sometimes you can get lucky and find an amulet of faith in one of these early rooms, and you just gain a ton of piety just by doing this. Because Qazlal gives you piety and kills. You just, walk in, do your fighting in these first 3 rooms, get 6 pips of piety, and then from there you can just disaster area and get piety that way. Sisu, Izal survived 2 of them. And let's go in here and kill Roxanne. Book of Earth, we've already had. We're still looking for a good amulet. Let's drop that. I don't want it. So, in this game mode, most of your potions are identified, but some of them aren't, like that one. And usually you can count on them being something you don't want to drink. For example, mutation or degeneration. We do want to pick up Lance of Fire. One ability with Qazlal is Elemental Force. So you turn all your clouds into little buddies, so elementals. And you can also do that with the fire clouds from the Lamp of Fire. So if this isn't a tough floor, we can try it here. Let's do it. L. It helps if you have high invocations, or evocations. Let's do Elemental Force. So we get some fire bros out of that. We could probably do it again and get more, but whatever. I'd rather just disaster area, honestly. So even in this easy floor that, we could just hold tab. It's honestly better just to disaster area. And you'll notice that we'll never ever drop below 6 pips of piety. Even, spamming this. We're painting the screen white. Alright. And that's the power of Qazlal. Manual of Axes. It's too late. So we will pick up phantom mirrors, just because. I don't know. So at this point we're gaining a ton of XP. We're about to max out shields, and so it's all going to go into fighting, armor, and invocations. Our fighting skill is going to go up really fast, and everything else kind of behind it. At some point we'll get 8 to 10 evocations just for the meme, and then turn on dodging. Probably turning on dodging right now, actually. So this floor you don't want to wait. There can be ice fiends, which will immediately torment you and take half your health, and then you'll get blasted by ice dragons and immediately die. So much like you're doing to these guys, they will do unto you. Do you hear that helicopter? I sound like Ultraviolent's house. I swear I'm not visiting. Why can't I move my mouse? It's like stuck. It's like it's getting jammed on something, even though that doesn't make sense. Yeah. Can you see my mouse? I don't know if I have the setting on for that. So I'm used to playing online. It definitely does not take this long online. Alright. Waltz in, grab the stuff. That's a good hat. Let's wear that. So you also get the chance to play with all these cool weapons in this game mode. That's why I like it. Corpse Rot, regen. Let's learn it. Let's actually learn a bunch of other stuff too. Oh, we have Infusion. We might have Song of Slang and I didn't even notice. Let's do regen. We have Spectral Weapon. Song. We don't have Song of Slang. Where is it? Let's pick up that. So if you see any dex or int or strength rings, they're never going to be better than the ones that you start with. +6 is the max you can get on a regular non-artifact ring. Disaster area. So I guess another reason why you want to have as many enemies on screen as possible is you don't want to have to do this twice because it takes forever. But maybe controlling line of sight helps with that. I don't know. That's kind of a dumb strat. There has to be some... Let's actually, while we're waiting, let's pull up Vim, build, crawl, trunk, crawl ref, settings, init. Do I have anything in here? I do not. How are we doing on... Okay, we're done. Let's just finish the stuff off the old way. Oh, we're confused. And we're corroded. But we're regenning. Do D. And let's just... So we can always upheaval as well. I don't know why that's on G. Let's just... Yeah, YOLO. Alright. Spam space and examine this. So there is the... I can't remember the options. I'll do this later. Maybe between videos, depending on how long this takes. I wasn't expecting these blasts to take quite as long, so we may actually get closer to the 40-minute mark. We're at 25 minutes now. I would love if it could hit this one guy, but it didn't. I'm too confused. Alright. Why would I want to do that? Manual of bows. No. We still haven't found a good amulet yet, have we? No. So I'll put on this reflection. Not that we're going to get hit with anything, but might as well. Excruciating wounds and agony. Let's do necromancy and spellcasting. We'll stop spellcasting at 10, and we'll stop. Actually, we won't put a thing on necromancy. We're almost done with invocations. That's good. So even though we're wearing gold dragon armor, we're going to be able to cast spells. We could also honestly pick up wizardry. We do need to read remove curse if we want to take off the obsidian axe, but that's not a huge deal since we're not likely going to be casting stuff more than once per thing. Let's just disaster area. AVY. Hold space for a little bit. Not that. Crawl. Oops, what's going on? What do we want to do? Oh yeah. Crawl, settings, what is it, the weight? What do we want to do? Let's do, I guess, strength. What does crawl delay mean? Why can't I move my mouse? This is so annoying. Let's control F, wait. Travel delay, explore delay, rest delay. It's probably one of these. Let's edit our settings now. Actually, let's not. Hold space a little more. So let's see. We want travel delay. 0? Or we want -1 actually, okay. Explore delay. Apologies for my loud tabbing. Is there anything we want here? No. So sometimes on these floors you need to be careful because, yeah, see there? One of the Nagas had picked up, why can't I move my mouse? Picked up these potions of haste. So you want to make sure that nobody else is carrying like potions of heal wounds or something, because they will come in handy eventually, and it's nice to haste your last few floors. Okay, shard strikes. They can drop you unless you disaster area, and they are one of the monsters that'll survive multiple disaster areas. Let's go back to this. Rest delay. Is there anything else we want? I want to press the down button. Rest, wait, both, what? Auto fight, wait. What? I think that's it. Okay. Hold space a little more. Let's save this. I spelled delay wrong. So maybe that'll help. Once this is done exploding, I'll save and then we can re-enter. Nope, we hit 10 spellcasting. And we were at a -1 aptitude, so that just shows you how much experience you gain. Oh, this is a Juggernaut shapeshifter. So when shapeshifters shift shape, they regain all their health. But let's save and then redo this. And we'll go back to our dungeon sprint. If I could click on it. Alright. Now let's try disaster area again, see if it's faster. It's not faster. What's going on? Let's hold space a little bit. We're using all our RAM and all my one CPU. So, okay, how about if we close Firefox? Less RAM, still the same amount of CPU. Oh, less CPU. Oh, we just need to press space more. Space. I'm sorry I'm kind of debugging this on camera. This isn't very fun, but I mean, neither is watching the explosions, I guess. Yeah, maybe I won't make a second video of this. Wrong key. Maybe I should turn off force mores. That sounds like a good idea. Like for better video. It's not like we care about anything. How do you do that? Not that one. Crawl. Let's do Control-Shift-T. That didn't work. Crawl options are going to display to my history. Nope. Stop. Crawl settings options. Wait. Force. More. Show more equals true. Setting this option to false will cause the game not to prompt if more than a window full of messages is output at once. Force more message. Show more. Okay. Oops. Show more equals false. That's right. Yeah, I guess that's good. So let's save, crawl. All right, maybe that'll be better. We still get. Why are we still getting more? How do you turn off force more? Okay, tormentors. Disaster area. Hold space. What? Flash screen message. What is clear messages? Cause messages to cleared between player actions. What? Small more. That does not help. Alright, whatever. I'm too stupid to figure it out. You got me. Okay, we need to disaster area again. We're at regen 10. Hold space. So I mean, I guess I could take this time to go over, I'm sorry for flashing you if you're watching in the dark, go over my memes. So I made these memes, I'm breaking the fourth wall by the way, and I posted them on the, like this. What do you mean, why is this on Circle Jerk? Because it's it's like I try to troll you guys and you troll me right back. I worked so hard. It's the long troll. And then why is this on Circle Jerk? Why is this on Circle Jerk? So, I mean, let me do another thing. Oop, A, B, hold space. So, my goal with this, I have A crawl and I have Z crawl. Z crawl is the good one. It is the lawful good, and then A crawl is the chaotic whatever the bad one is. And then so I'm adding all the evil stuff to this one, like nerfing pheloids and stuff, and then in Z crawl, you know, evening it out, so to speak. And then why is this in DCSS Circle Jerk? This guy's an ultimate troll. And then Demise is like, this isn't a meme. How dare you call my meme not a meme? It is absolutely a meme. He's like, you need to do an impression. And little do you know, I wish I could move my mouse. At the bottom of your screen there, SMSKDM, he wants him nerfed. And if you knew anything about this very popular subreddit, you would know that SMKSK had also posted pheloid, or pheloid, I can't even talk. What is going on? Why is this doing this? Am I not? I'm sorry I'm dumb, guys. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a video tutorial. We're almost at the end, by the way. I know I haven't been paying attention. Here's my pheloid episode. Here's him doing a pheloid crawl update meme. You can see my one CPU core I've assigned to this VM struggling. Nerfed. I'm doing an impression of this guy. And nobody cared. It was a flop. I'm gonna make another episode. I've actually put, if you watched, you notice that I kind of programmed easily. Okay, see, we have lava in the way, so let's evoke our flight. Then we can just fly over and kill him. And then we can stop flying. I have other content planned for that series. I just need to do it. So we just picked up the macabre finger necklace. That's actually really good in this map. Since we haven't found an amulet of faith, which we probably don't need anyway, but it would be nice to have, we can use this to put on another ring. So let's actually do wizardry for the memes. So our regen is at 8%, and invocations maxed out. We're going to keep necromancy on. We picked up an armor doodah at some point. I didn't notice. We'll also, actually we'll leave things as they are. Oh, we're hungry for some reason. It's like we haven't eaten all episode or something. Let's go. Let's actually quaff haste, because these floors can be dangerous. We can also agi and might. Run in. See as many people as we can see. And then just do our kill everything on screen button. Do I want to talk about this anymore? Not really. There is more content planned. I don't know when I'll make a video though. I'm not a very active YouTuber. I like watching YouTube more than making videos. And you can see why. For the next video I'll probably add another CPU core to this VM. Let me actually... Yeah, I have 4. The only issue is my laptop here doesn't have a GPU. Now I'm going to the nitty gritty here. So recording video, if my voice wouldn't crack, becomes an issue. We just hit 20 necromancy. So I need to have... I'll probably be fine giving 2 cores. So once we finish this game, I will apply those changes and do a test recording. And if this goes any better, I guess there'll be an episode 2 of Qazlal. Otherwise, we'll have to go back to not choosing it. But I kind of would, or we can play online. That's another option. But yeah, we're almost done here. Notice we did not take any damage, and we're still hasted, mighted, agied. How long can we avoid being confused? Alright, we're confused. QD. Oh, now we're paralyzed. That's better. Paralyzed and confused. Let me hold space here a bit. We can move again. Alright. And we don't have any... So we've been drained. We need to quaff magic if we want to live. And then we can do AB and kill everything. So another thing with these last floors, you can read remove curse so you can unwield your obsidian axe. Then you can rush in, blink, go through the transporter, and then just, bypass these floors. That is kind of dangerous since you're risking, getting hit by literally everything on the screen, like for 2 or 3 turns. But it's honestly not that bad. And it will get you out of the dungeon at a lower experience level, if that's what you're kind of going for. Otherwise, you do want to kill literally everything, so you get as much experience as possible. Yeah. Also, disaster area doesn't hit directly adjacent to you as much as everything else, because it will never hit you, and so that means that it's limited to like 3 away from you, since that's the radius of the blast. And your blast isn't exactly 5 by 5. It'll always be within the 5 by 5 square, but it'll be centralized at the center, and then it'll be less common to have blasts at the edges. So that's why these guys aren't getting hit as much. Have we found Song of Slaying yet? No. Can we see Song of Slang? No. I will pick up these and enchant our stuff. Oh, do we not have boots? We have claws for feet. That sucks. So, not like we're gonna actually use those heal wounds, but oh, actually, we might. I'm actually gonna do magic here and haste. So I know this is gonna be a tormentor floor, and that's gonna be bad for us. We can do invis. It's not gonna hurt. So now that we have everything on screen, let's do a disaster area. Look at all these ghouls and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess I won't spoil it, but I just had an idea. I'm having some weird pain in my back right now. Sorry. Alright, good blast. What are our skills looking like? Maxed out fighting, nearly maxed out armor and dodging, nearly maxed out necromancy. Let's just walk in. I don't want to do another disaster area because it's going to take forever. Let's do an upheaval. Oh, even that takes forever. And it did nothing. Let's just tab. We can also phantom mirror these dudes just to kind of help. See, that was faster than disaster airing. And then all these items are nice, but it doesn't matter because we're just going to grab the thing. Ooh, I've never seen that before. And leave. We've escaped. We're the best. Alright, thanks for watching.